Greetings, Earth, back with another video. I hope you are liking my videos. I'm sure you're not letting me know that you're watching, but I know you are. Um, I'm still stuck in Belo Horizonte, Brazil, Minas Gerais. I'm in the middle of a war between strange neighbors, all types of creepy people, and they are also trying to involve me with Afro descendants, black people. Black people's BS, daily BS. Um, this story is long. It's about fat women. It's about old women. It's about nasty ever women. These women, they are the householders of ghetto and low class neighborhoods. These women, they get married somehow in the past. They study about my life. They know everything about my life, so that they can talk shit, and they can point fingers. They can stalk me. They can harass me. That's the way they do in order to take the attention out of their lives against mine. These people don't work. They have supposedly husbands that uh, feed them, and they stay all day long yapping, gossiping about my life, and sending heading in directions against me. My passed away uncle, he's gone, he's dead. I think they're all together into this. It's called the French Meth. It's everyone is involved. London, San Francisco, California, USA, parts of the world like Russia, some of Asians, and then especially South America. South American is a bunch of poverty and mid class that they want to be like United States. They want to Americanize, but they suck the American out of me. They live off of my ex-wife's name. It's a prototype name. It's a crime subject name. I did not know. I thought life was just happening. I thought we were running to get, get out of paycheck to paycheck. I thought we're serious. It's not. We are under American control. American control the entire planet in top of their bullshit. American control the entire universe of what we ever knew, based on women porn. When women get too old, they get dusted somewhere where they gonna hunt young men, single men. They have sex change campaigns with fake police that will push men to change sex. Most men that are being attacked, I've been attacked as well. I know the attack. It's not just attack, people harassing you. It's the earth taking over your brain and killing your personality, and lying to you, lying to your body that the person that is inside you is not you. Some people buy this, and then people end up changing their sex. United States and Brazilians already took over my body. I know how it feels. I know what it's like. I know what they are doing. I know what they're gonna do. I know what they do to children. I know what they do to teenagers and grown men. I'm like a survivor of earth, organized crime, sex change, homosexual attacks, LGBTBS, all types of organized crime between government and people around us, even our parents, acquaintance, all of our lives. Each and every acquaintance that we had in our life, they are witnesses and the acquaintance of the crime that they done against us. All of them, each and every one of them, they're there working against us. They are there when society and earth get together to take over your body, to make you change the personality into homosexual or lesbian, or even worse. Society, they feed you around old nasty women that will push you until the point that you're gonna end up giving up, and then you're gonna stop stealing. You're gonna become a homeless. You're gonna steal. You're gonna kill people. They're gonna make you open the door so that the cops can come in into your life. Once they come in into your life is over. That's what old women do. They do nothing but gossip about our privacy. They watch our poops. They monitorize our number ones, number two, our eating habits. They monitorize our money, especially. They hit our family to break up. Once they break our family, our parents apart, then they will go after each and every one of us, which is the siblings. Our life starts as the Bible lives. There's a lot of strong families that they boycott our families when we're young still. Our families are not graduated on anything, so they don't know what they're fighting with. They think that they are fighting just because your father just betrayed your mother. It's not. It's the society is breaking them apart, because society know that if they stick together, in the end, like right now, it will be harder for society to attack your family. Like my family is attacked 24/7 in a day. If my father was around, people would think twice before they do that. What they do, they separate us. They try to keep my father in alcoholism. They tried tobacco on him. They didn't make it. They destroyed his career. They tried everything they could to break the man apart. Then they went to me. They tried to break me in all types of ways, trying to put me into a homosexuality. I got a strong wife. They made sure that we broke up. I saw my wife cry in my visions when I was coming back, and then I could see God was showing me the apocalypse. I saw the United States being burned even before. Now it's been burning now. I seen this in my visions. That's why I'm not surprised. I wasn't expect the pandemic, the scenario of pandemic was like, that was for me like, wow. That was like, I was thinking of my sister, was like, that's a strong girl right there. I would break off. I don't know what would happen to me if I was by myself. I've been in worse scenarios. I've been in the snow by myself, crying to God, trying to figure out what was happening to me. Who and what was trying to take over my body. I know what it's like to be in a pandemic. I've been fighting earth and old women and nasty. They're just humans. Men and women, they're just humans. They're like they're so nasty that I have no words for them. They mix and match with Afro-descendants because they use the bullshit of Afro-descendant scholar to try to sue people, to persecute people, to accuse people, or even to waste your time and your labor. That's what they do all day long. They don't want you to do production. They don't want you to fix your house. They don't want your house all nice and organized, because if your house is nice organized, you will find out the truth that I'm trying to show you and reveal to you, that they've been boycotting our family since we were little. We poor people, mid class, we are separated from our benefits, from our rights, from our human rights, from our men, single or even single people, basically needs, which is eat, free time, quality time, and even sex. They're taking us from that. Each and every character of our lives, they are put there for a reason. They are subject of crime. They're crime subject, if you excuse me. Most stores around us, why do you think they attack my store? Because I'm just a little guy opening a store in a mid-class neighborhood full of piece of shit, nasty, no good strangers that they stick inside their homes making sales. Instead of making sales for Christianity and help people to reach out to Jesus or God or find a church, they're making sales to boycott small families, economy binary. Most of this old nasty fats, most of them are fat because they all stay home and just watch TV. And they keep our mothers fat as well, so that we can never dare to speak about fat people. It goes beyond just a few pounds. There is women that has 800 pounds on TV. It's a war. It's not just a joke. My mom is nothing comparing an 800-pound woman in heading somewhere in the United States. Those women, they know even, they monitorize even our breath. They monitorize your thinking. They work with many zillions of people. They have tribes that guide them through the dark against us. They envy our routine. They envy our sleep time. They envy our quality time. They envy that even if you have a state of mind like mine, it's like the world is falling apart, but I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm going to try to live my life. They envy that. A lot of people are on medicine. A lot of people are stuck in bed. A lot of people are stuck in a wheelchair. So that moves their bodies. Moving their body will move us because people are sending a lot of thoughts, a lot of energy against each and every one of us. And those thoughts, when you're sensitive, our body capture those thoughts. And then we start going down instead of going up and making progress and become stronger, exercise, study more, reaching out for someone that really loves us. We start going down. We start looking around. We don't find any friends. And it gets even worse when you're addicted to something because society will put you in the cigarette so that you can slow down you more. They want to slow you down with alcohol, with cigarettes, with drugs. I've been in a bar before, and I remember when the first time when I learned that uh, I said, someone is making me drink. I felt like the first time when I felt I was in a bar. It's a very nice bar, Irish bar. I used to love to go there. I used to walk in and there was like, they were playing my favorite band, the Americans. Na 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 na. Very nice. And the guy on the guitar, there was many, I think two different scenarios you could go to, house music or the a live guitar thing down there. It was nice. So every time I was drinking a beer, even before I finished, I could feel my body, something taking over my body, telling me like, get another one, get another one. And even before I go buy another one, something telling me to. My body was taking, something was taking over my body. And when I look at the bar, I saw a girl kind of like going almost like this, like projecting my thought. And then that's when the possibilities start. Then when I used to love movies a lot. I still like movies, but I was religious to a movie. And then I could see that the movies were talking to me, and I started thinking to myself like, I mean, I'm thinking to me like, wow, the director is not making movie based on me, but each movie had a message for me, and I was like, okay, I'm not God. I'm not rich. I have few talents. Like, what is it if it's not? I'm not gonna be rude and say that he might be gay. I'm not gonna say that. Maybe the old me would say stupid things like that, but not me now. Or maybe the few years ago, me wouldn't say that. But I was like, what is it that I'm getting message from movies? It's like, seriously. I was like, wow, I can see, I see the entire abstraction message of yours. Like, I used to be in front of other people watching Family Guy. No one could get the jokes. I got it. I got the jokes, and my English was very poor. I was like, wow, I know exactly what he's doing. I could not tell the names, exactly the names of the persons, the people that Peter or whoever was referring to according to Hollywood list of celebrities, but I knew who. Sometimes I would even know which movies he was talking about. I would be like, wow, am I getting superpowers here, or is someone talking through me, through my head, and then I'm getting all these answers? What is it? So the point is, I gotta go now because I gotta fix another mic there. I just want you to know that I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna bust, even if I don't bust them to jail, but I'm gonna bust them. I'm gonna review these demons to you. There's a lot of demons. Before apocalypse happened, I used to hear about these demons. Angels used to speak to me. They used to tell me that future references, you will hear demons yapping at your ears. Those demons, they're part of them are part of your karmas that you did not even. When you don't, we used to argue a lot. Like, what if God would God forgive us if we do something without knowing that this is wrong? We used to argue that, like me and my spirituality, my kingdom of my spirituality kingdom, and the spirits that surrounds me, and the angels that I always thought about them, and they some of them I even know, but I feel their energy. I know their energy, so I know how to. It's like a blind man when you feel the energy of one angel. Like, I know which angel is this. Do you know what I mean? And I used to argue with them, or we used to debate about like if God would forgive me if we do something that we don't know if it's wrong or not. So that's why this angels used to tell me, that future reference would be demons, and I used to be like, oh, this is crap conversation. When I got to the United States, I could hear. I used to date like older women. I used to date the most amazing. I never. I think they weren't humans. I thought there were some heavens beings in the United States when I was there. But they had a real deep conversation. When I used to work in FedEx, I used to date women. I was running trying to get a living, and I used to hear women speak. I would be like, wow, those are deep conversation. I'm not even gonna get into it. I thought it was just like aria conversation and religion conversation, horoscope conversation. I never really got interested on it. But now I see what they were talking about. It's different. It's they were expanding the Latin to me. And I remember when I was 20, I used to look at people in 40s. I would be like, wow, you're damn old. It's like, how are you living? I used to think that way. Now I'm 40. I'm thinking like, wow, it's not that bad. I don't imagine myself going back there. Hell no, I'm gonna be me younger. But anyways, I gotta go. I just want to tell you that we are in a war against strange neighbors. All our possibilities of a regular life is being taken from us. Each and every family will have one black guy. He has something different from the rest of human. He even scream really loud, or he's a bionic, or he has probably in important things have huge gigantic dicks for prostitutes and all the women that, because there will be a lot of prostitutes, a lot of women, a lot of cunts, a lot of sluts surround the man. It's not just neighbors, will be everywhere. They're boycotting everything of us. Our jobs, our money flow, our economy, our everything. Whatever you think that you might be the first one doing it, women, they're already there. They have bald guys waiting in front of a computer. Whenever you think someone whisper idea on you, they don't want you to commit to the idea. They want you to agree with it and put your thoughts and your survey freely into that thought. Once you say, I am gonna go down and do this project, they already done it. They're like, oh, it's done. They click one button, it's done. They just want your agreement, like your genuine agreement that you will go do it. When you get prepared, when you get your credit card, when you call, when they see that you're legit, that you're gonna be like spontaneous. No, you're not listening to anything. You're not thinking of anyone's thought. You're just being on earth. Then this organized crime, they go in and go ahead and do it. Because in clown, there's so many things that do not exist in South America and so on. But women and bald heads and blacks and short men and all the mafias and organized crime, they're just waiting for your spontaneous heart. That's what they are vampires about. That's what they are. They are into it. They're not into it, nothing else. Just like they just are into stealing. Let's say I put this cell phone. This is my other cell phone. I put it over here. If I don't care for it, no one cares. It will stay there for the rest of my life. But if I start putting my head on it and start worrying about this, it will disappear. This is how sick these old women are. This is how sick women are. Women are getting to, even if they are married, committed to a man. They're getting together and they are meeting up into opera show somewhere, and they are planning on fucking us up. They keep all of us in a bad terms with each other, men, so that we can always stay single, and so the singularity will keep continuing for the rest of our lives. Women are very smart. Probably getting closer to God. They're very rich. They're powerful. They even murder people without you know. Women do a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. We need them. At least I need them. I've been without a woman for 10 years, 15 years maybe for now on. I need them. I miss them. I crave them. I worship them almost like God. When God is looking, I don't. But when God is not, I worship them. Not the old nasty women that keep yapping at me and harass me. Why would I? They're just old and fucking ugly and just obnoxious. They're just fucking trouble. and they have a fucking black guy on the side waiting to get me in trouble. And the police is corrupted, and they want to keep me in bad terms with authorities so that no one ever raise their flags and help me out within my human rights, which I'm being stuck, I'm being harassed, I'm being bugged. No one does anything. Everyone knows, family knows, friends knows, and then they go, you know what, you're not good either. So we're gonna focus on your personality, and we're gonna allow anyone to do whatever they want to. Do you see? So this is why I tell you things like this. That's why I am rude sometimes. That's why I speak in certain ways that I think to myself, well, it probably might be someday. They make comedy shows. They pick things from us and they mention comedy shows because guys are not creative. They don't know how to sit in their living room or in their library and make a joke of a nice joke, a nice, smart joke. Have you seen Cops joke? How nice it is. It's so nice that you don't understand. That's the jokes I'm talking about. That's you should stick with those jokes. You should not pick a foreigner like me or an immigrant like me and destroy the guy's life and make it your jokes. You guys are pathetic. You make videos of people falling. This is poverty, is humor. Humor of poverty is only when people are falling, when people are getting hurt, when people are crying. That's when poverty laugh. When I'm around them and they're laughing because someone is falling, I'm thinking, wow, man, are you okay? I'm thinking to myself, like sometimes they hit their heads so bad, they fall into their heads, looks like their necks are breaking. I'm thinking, it feels in my heart, I'm like, ouch, is he gonna walk again? People are laughing their ass off. And I'm like, wow, I'm closer to you. And I'm thinking, like, I'm in this side of the world. I'm not in the United States, I'm fucked. I'm surrounded by criminals. The police might be criminals here. I seen news before in Colombia that the guys of criminals, they got the entire city and no one noticed. And then all of a sudden they took over the whole city, the whole neighborhoods, and they killed everyone. They stole everyone. They were there surrounding them. That's what I'm afraid of. But when you're in a town, you call 911, cops is not there right away. You're like, wow, I'm safe. You hit a car, thousands of ambulances come in to see if you're okay. You're like, wow, like, am I in heaven or something? You think that way. But when you're in a country that, even if your brains are pouring out your head after an accident, no one goes there. Brazil is like this. There's fat women work on TV, on police, and they receive the phone call. And when you're not calling, they're doing telemarketing. They're checking on the other people. The police is corrupted. It is like this. It is all fucked up. Sometimes I want to teach them some of the things that I know about the United States and United States with Constitution, but it will make a mess. It's like have you seen the ants when they are working and you cross your finger and talk? It gets a mess. That's how it is. That's why I don't put what I know in here. All right. So take care. I'll come back with another video.